Hey guys, I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Whether you're watching this in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening, I'm glad you're here. I want to say thank you to all my channel members. And I want to say thank you for anyone who subscribes. And I want to say thank you to anyone who just comes in to check out my knife, my EDC content. Thank you. If you're so inclined and you haven't had a chance yet, if you can hit that subscribe button and that bell notification icon, it'll really help me out. So today, I have got a EDC Fixed Blade to talk to you guys about that was sent to me to check out. It is a knife from a fella by the name of Andrew Kidd. When you guys watch this, if you watch it when it releases, which will be Friday, we'll have Friday Night Flicks tonight, and Andrew's actually going to be on. This is a lucky dog that he sent me to check out, and I was going to send it back to him. I've been carrying this knife since it came in early last week, and I bought the knife. I can't send it back. I've fallen kind of in with it, and I just want to share it with you guys. So it's Lucky Dog Knives. The designer and the CEO, Baker, the young guy who started it, Andrew Kidd, and he is in the U.S. He's a USA designer, and he wasn't making knives himself. So instead of having this knife sent off and made by some of the usual people that make our knives, Best Tex and some of the other overseas company, he formed a relationship with the fella who I'll also leave his link in the description, his Instagram link. It's David Berry Custom Knives. And David is a Canadian maker. He makes his knives by hand, one at a time, in Canada. So these little knives, these are the Lucky Dog RanchDog. They're actually two different blade shapes. There's a RanchDog and there is a guard dog. The guard dog has what Andrew's calling a sheep's, or a hawk sheep, or sheephawk. Sheephawk, I think is what it's called. It's got a little bit of a curve in it, but this is the RanchDog. And the RanchDog has this little Spey style blade that I think is very appealing. That's what appealed to me when he reached out and he said, "John, would you like to try out one of these knives?" He goes, "I'm going to need it back because I only had 18 of them made, 9 of the RanchDogs and 9 of the guard dogs. He's got several of these left. His initial run was of 18 knives because, again, they're made by hand. And so he's still got several of these available. We'll talk about them tomorrow during Friday Night Flicks. I'll leave a link to his website and to his Instagram. I have no affiliation, like an affiliate link with them. I just was given the opportunity to check out a knife that I really thought was cool. And when it came in, guys, I will tell you, it was one of those knives that I had to add to my collection. And I'm not in the position to really do that now, but I was able to do it. So it worked out. And what this is a CPM 3V full tang blade. Wenge wood and Bocote, I think, is the harder wood here on the front. I will list that also in the description because I could be wrong. I have used some Wicked Wax. Wicked Wax is the stuff that I get from Depreece Ford, from Brother Fred Depreece. It is just a blade wax that I use. And I also use it on the handles of knives that are micarta, that are natural, that are wood, things like that. But this is a CPM 3V blade that's HRC is recorded at 60 HRC. It is a flat grind with two areas of incredibly sharp and functional jimping. The way this knife is able to be used, it works in a pinch grip, works in a detail cut grip, works in a just get it cut grip. On this Bocote here, and I'm pronouncing that wrong, and I may even have the wrong wood, but you'll notice that groove in the handle, that serves two purposes that I can tell. You've got the brass pins here, and then you've got a brass lanyard tube here holding the handles on to the blade, but it really gives you that positive grip. It is amazingly grippy, and it gives it one of the best retention sheaths I have. I mean, this knife's not going anywhere. It has a little bit of rattle. That's never bothered me, but I could not shake it out if I tried to. Has a lot of flexibility in how you carry this knife. This is what it's shipped with, which is the deep concealment carry clip. One of my favorite clips. I've gotten to where I like these a little better than Ulti clips because they're one piece. They're a little bit lighter. They don't seem to rust as quickly, and they have such positive retention. When I put this in my back pocket, which is how I carry these as a pocket dropper, this little tooth back here hooks under my hem, and there's no place that this sheath is going. This knife is not leaving my pocket because it's just locked in there. So this is a little guy. It is what I consider a perfect size. I apologize for my thumb, guys. It's got glue all over it because I jammed it with my Chavez. Whoops, that was a cutter error there. Guys, trust me when I tell you, this knife is sharp. It is a very, very handy blade, whether you're prepping game, whether you're cutting vegetables, whether you're cutting vines, whether you're breaking down cardboard, whether you're opening Amazon packages. All I can say is I love it. I'm absolutely it's been a really long time since I got a warm and fuzzy similar to this knife that I've gotten in a long time. I mean, guys, I think the last fixed blade that I got very attached to, but I did end up sending it back, was the Jack Wolf Midnight EDC. It just wasn't a good time. I liked the knife. I thought it was great. I can tell you, this knife being handmade, being rugged, being just more personal, and it just fits my hand perfectly. I mean, I'm squeezing the bejesus out of this knife, and it feels fantastic. It is just an absolute winner. So the last little fixie, I mean, fixies give me the feels, but this little guy was awesome. And Andrew asked if I wanted to get it in bone, which is one that they have it in, or the micarta. I said, Andrew, you've already sent this one out for me to check out. I don't have any with wood handles. I really like it. Let's just go with this one. And we did. So guys, this is a size comparison showing the Bradford Guardian 3 being about an inch longer. We've got our Boker Barlow BFF coming in right around the same size. Let's look at, for those of you who might not have a lot of fixies, let's look at it next to the Benchmade bug out. The Benchmade mini bug out. And the Civivi Baby Banter. So you'll see a little bit smaller than the baby bug out, good bit smaller than the bug out, and a little bit longer than the Baby Banter. The Civivi Baby Banter being a little bit shorter. So, got two more fixies to look at next to it. Let's look at one of my favorites. I love this knife. This is the Big Idea Design Co. Lookout, named after a mountain that I'm very familiar with in Chattanooga, Tennessee, right up the road, Lookout Mountain. And here it is next to my Chickadee, my MagnaCut Chickadee. So a little bit smaller than the Big Idea Design Co. Lookout, and a little bit larger, about an inch larger than the Chickadee. Almost stuck it in a different sheath. I'm going spacey, guys. So that means this little guy, the best I can measure, is a 6-inch knife with a right over 2.5, between 2.5 and 2 3/4 inch blade. It's got a handle that's 3 1/4, and it's got a cutting edge that's going to come in right at 2.5 inches. Couple of things to point out about the blade is you've got a great sharpening choil cut into it there. And look how far back this plunge grind comes. It's almost completely covered by the scale, by the handle. I really like that. Again, done one at a time, so yours might be a tiny bit different, but they all look the same to me. So this is 0.080 stock of CPM 3V. The BTE, or behind the edge, I come up with is 0.0135. .0155 at the front. And then our overall handle width is going to be just perfect. At least it feels so in my hand. 0.5745. So just an absolute great feeling little pack knife, little EDC Fixed Blade, little carry it all the time type knife. I mean, this is a knife that when I tell you guys it's been in my pocket since I got it, it's been in my pocket since I got it. I love it. I mean, I think it's 2.10 ounces. We had a 2.5 inch blade. So let's 3.35 pack weight. I think that is perfect, guys. I think it's a great little knife. I can highly recommend it. I will put the price in the description. It's right around $250, I think, somewhere right around there. It's priced like all of the other kind of premium fixed blades that I really love cost. That's why I showed the Jacob Creates Chickadee, which is a little bit more. The Lookout, which is right around the same price. The Barlow BFF, and then you've got a little knife, the Lucky Dog RanchDog in CPM 3V, 60 HRC, designed by Andrew Kidd here in the USA, and created in small batches by David Mary Custom in Canada. And again, if you guys watch this Friday, what's that going to be? Friday, the blah, blah, blah. I think it's the 25th. Yeah. If y'all watch it Friday the 25th, Andrew's going to join us. David may join us if he's able, but we're definitely going to get to meet Andrew. I'm looking forward to meeting him. He'll have some of the ranch dogs with the little sheep's foot or hawk bill or sheep's bill. Well, I forget what he calls it. Or a hawk foot. Maybe it's a hawk foot. But I'll list the website in the description so you can take a look at the remaining knives. I will list his Instagram as well as David Mary Custom Knives. And guys, thank you for humoring me, entertaining me by checking out my content on my channel. This is a great knife, guys. I'm really excited about it. I love a small fixed blade, and this kind of has shown me again something different. I didn't know it existed, and I just absolutely am smitten with it. Guys, thank you. If you're still here and you're so inclined, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Most importantly, Please look out for the guy or gal to your left. Please look out for that guy or gal to your right. Look out for one another. Go forward with love in your heart. Come by, hang out. Friday Night Flicks tonight, 8:15 p.m. Central Standard Time. And please, choose debate, not hate. I love you all. Peace.